Chapter 6, The Memory of the Right Hand. The right hand? Whoa. Cool. Hey, wait a minute. What's the matter? Chapter 6, Bill? I left my DAS back there. Just leave it. Don't worry about it. But anyone could just pick it up and activate another. No, the DAS has been programmed for your use only. Of course. Hey, Dad, that Bill guy, was he a friend of yours? Yes, he was. Bill, Sayoko, and I worked together at the same research lab. Bill and I were good friends. We trusted each other. We were so close that we could talk about anything. However, I might have been the only one who felt that way. Oh, man. Oh, time for some loud-ass sounds. Stomp, 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 stomp. Dad, I'm worried about Jessica. How was she when you left her? She said she still felt dizzy. I hope she's all right. I don't want Jessica to see Bill. I'll get her once I've talked to him. Why? How does Bill know Jessica? Those two, they have a history. What kind of history? Well, let's just say they were friends. Very close friends. Damn, Bill got it in! ... Wait, what was that all about? The top changed for a second? It's a heavy wooden box. It just changed for nothing? Dust and sand on the floor. Sand? Heavy metal door. Okay. Let's just say they used to smash. Dad, have you ever seen a ghost? No, never. And you? Have you seen one? Well, you could say that. Really? How wonderful! Oh, Happy D! How cute. Here we go. Wow, this cave is huge. There are several mines here. They were dug everywhere. This cave is one of those mines. There used to be a path from the courtyard to the cave. Path from the courtyard? Hey, Dad, you know where the lab is now? Did that used to be the courtyard? Yes, it certainly did. Oh, Dee. Man, I'm so sad we're not getting the true ending. I'm so annoyed I have to look it up on YouTube. Oops. You know, Ashley, I was thinking. Yeah? About what? Your voice. What about it? Sounds a lot like your mother's. Really? Thanks, Dad. Makes me happy to think that. Fuck you, Richard. Don't you start saying good dad shit now. Hey, Dad. When I was little, what was I like? Well, to be honest, you were a crybaby. Crybaby? I don't believe that. You followed your mom wherever she went like a little shadow. As soon as you lost sight of her, you'd start crying. Oh, yeah. Oh, don't show me the fucking moe-ass portrait of Richard. You can't make me like him. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. No. What is it? I just remembered something funny that happened. Well, don't keep it to yourself. What was it? If I recall correctly, you're about 2 years old. Your mother was out, and you and I were alone at home. As soon as she left, you turned into the world's saddest baby. I tried everything, but you wouldn't stop crying. Then I discovered that if I threw you up in the air, you would stop. You what? You looked me right in the eye and you laughed and laughed. I didn't want you to start crying again, so I just kept throwing you up into the air. By the time your mother came home, I was the one who was crying. My arms were about to fall off from all the effort. Serves you right for calling me a crybaby. I just have to laugh when I think back to that time. It's normal to throw babies. You were the cutest baby in the whole world. And Dee's here too. Hey. There's a shoe on the floor. Looks like Dee's shoe. Dee? Who's that? A friend of mine. A friend? Dee's other shoe. Man, that would have been where we got some shit. If we were on the right track. Dad. What is it? What do you know about the Edward family? I mean, before Bill's time. I know a little bit about them. What do you know? It's not easy to just sum them up. From what they left behind here, I'm the most captivated by Henry, who painted the portraits. Why? Actually, I'd seen some of his work before I came to this island. Where? A small gallery in Manhattan. One painting really stood out. What was it like? It was a beautiful watercolor of a young boy and girl. I fell in love with that painting, but I didn't have the money to buy it. So I used to go to the gallery every day just to look at it. The owner of the gallery once told me the artist's story. Tell me. The artist had lost his right arm during the Second World War. That was his dominant arm, so he gave up on painting for a while. However, because of his gift and the encouragement of his family, he was able to take the talent he had in his right hand and transferred it to his left. Amazingly, he was still able to paint with the same artistry. This piece was one he created after this comeback. However, just as he seemed to be putting his life back together, having created a few new pieces, he suddenly committed suicide. That's the story I heard. So, when I came here and learned that Henry was that very artist, I was shocked to read the writings he left behind. But even after reading what he wrote right before his death, I still don't know exactly what happened to Thomas and Daniel. I guess that will always remain a mystery. Dee! When? Oh shit! Anyway, Bill's waiting for us. Bill. Richard. Why? Why did you do such a thing? I was doing a test run on another. It was a success. Congratulations, Richard. Well, there he is. What's up, you dumb bitch? D for Drats, I didn't get the best ending. Wah! We're gonna see it. We're gonna pull it up. Why did you lie to me? Why'd you pretend to be my dad? He's still aura-farming. Ashley, I got to witness a girl's reunion with her father after being separated for 11 years. I was acting at first, but after looking into your earnest eyes, I could feel my heart warm to you. Ugh. Bill. Ashley, you have your mother's eyes. When I saw those eyes, I wanted to be your father, even if it was only for a short while. You're a horrible person, Bill. Fuck you, Bill. Horrible. Yes, you are. You lied to me. You did horrible things to the people closest to you. Closest to me? You heard me. Dad and Jessica are your friends. How could you treat your friends that way? Ashley, you're wrong. What do you mean I'm wrong? Richard and Jessica are no longer my friends. Bro, you look like Kurt Cobain. But they were. Ashley, adult relationships are very complicated. Sometimes the closer you are to someone, the more it hurts. When things go wrong. So, is that why you hurt Jessica and manipulated Dad's memory? Bill. But why? Why did you do that to Jessica? I really didn't plan it that way. I didn't think that I would see her here. Ugh. I don't like this portrait of his. His eyes look freaky. Jessica knew about you, so you... Yes, that's right. Richard. Seems you hadn't told Jessica about me. That was what we agreed on, wasn't it? Yes, I suppose it was. Ashley, listen to me. I wasn't planning on hurting her. That's not why I did it. I wanted to be your father, and she was in the way. I wanted to be your father? What are you talking about, bro? Why? Why did you want to be my father? That's weird as hell, bro. Ashley, I needed you for the activation of another two. Why'd you rewrite Dad's memory? That's a crazy motive. I've already explained that to you. I was just taking another for a test drive. No, you're lying. You wanted to make Dad believe that he had killed Mom. Why would you think that? It's all becoming clear. How very convenient for you if Dad did it. Convenient for me? What do you mean by that? I mean... What are you saying? Are you saying that I'm the one who killed your mother? You're a bad little girl, Ashley. Ugh, don't say that. To accuse someone of such a heinous crime without any proof? Richard, did you fill her mind with all this poison? Stop it, Bill. Don't talk to her like that. Who knew you were capable of speaking such fatherly words? I suppose it's like riding a bicycle. You never forget how to be a dad. Even if you've abandoned your child for 11 years. What do you mean you needed me for activating another two? Ashley, your father wanted to complete his research and create another. He got financial grants from third parties and continued to develop it. However, he wanted to keep part of another all for himself. He managed to do this by implanting the biometric data of his own daughter into the system for another two. I came here after receiving word that another was complete. On the way, I checked his notes on the lab PC and discovered all of this. Ashley, your father is the horrible one. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with that. He pretended to be my friend, but then he stabbed me in the back. That is why we aren't friends anymore. Fuck you. Fuck you both. Bill. Fuck you, man. Do you know who my mom's murderer is? Can you handle the truth? Yes, I can. He didn't stab you in the back, only the teddy bear! No! The person who killed your mom still hasn't been caught. The authorities had no evidence or witnesses. However, one person did see your mother's murderer. There was one witness. Who was it? Bill, stop! The girl wants to know, Richard. Who was it? Who saw my mom getting killed? Ashley, that person was you. What? Ashley, don't listen to a thing he says. Dad, what happened to your mom? You don't have to think about that anymore. Dad. Richard, why do you always do that? What do you mean? You ignore the truth and see only what you want to see. You saw it all, Ashley. You saw the shooting. You saw your mother draw her last breath. Stop talking about Sayoko like that! Why? Don't you want Ashley to know the truth? I don't want to make her relive those tragedies. Ha! Bill, that day 11 years ago when Sayoko lost her life, Ashley suffered amnesia from the shock from what she'd seen. All she would do when she saw my face was cry. I was at a loss. You came to me and told me of the research you were doing here. Bill, there was a reason I didn't tell you I was working on developing another too. I'm sure you've guessed it. Yes, Richard. Please entertain us. I didn't tell you because I wanted to replay Ashley's memory of that night using another two. To find Sayoko's killer. And after I found the killer, I wanted to remove Ashley's negative memory with another one and replace it with a different one. And here's where we get into that shit that I don't think is cool. Dad, I get it now. That's right, Ashley. Dad. Ashley. Stop it! What? Stop. Just stop the caring father act. What are you talking about? Am I mistaken? Let me see if I got this right. Driven by your sentimentality and memories of the past, you've spent the last 11 years lying to me? Bill. Richard, you must be the biggest idiot alive. You knew how to develop another, but you didn't know how to use it. How to use another? Bill, what do you mean? You don't know what it can be used for? Well, let me tell you. You can use another to manipulate a person's memories. Using it, you can develop the reality that you envision. No! I didn't create another to be used like that. Not at all. Bill, you should really understand this more than anyone. I develop another to help people. Oh, please, Richard. I'm really starting to tire of that holier-than-thou attitude of yours. Another is mine, and I will decide how it's used. No! Come on, I'm the one who footed the bill for this research. That's why they call me Bill. Richard, I'm the one who should benefit from the results. Stop fighting, you both suck ass! Bill, you told me yourself that another was meant to help mankind. I thought that was why I was working here. Those are pretty lofty words. Here I was thinking it was just your inability to cope that caused you to abandon Ashley. It was. I thought it was your weakness that made you hide from reality, not your grand goals for humanity. For 11 years, you reveled in your solitude and research, never thinking of the cost to your own daughter. You enjoyed it. And you call yourself a man. However, this is why I hired you. Bill, another is complete. Richard, I have no further use for you. Bill! You can't use another that way. I won't let you. Richard, don't move. Bill, what are you doing? Ashley, you've only just met. It's time to say goodbye to your dad. Wait! I have to tell Dad something! Please let me tell him. Who killed Mom? Ashley, I don't think you have anything to say to Richard. You said you didn't remember the face of your mother's killer. But you said that I saw it. You said that I'm the only person who saw Mom's killer. Dad worked so hard to create another to find Mom's killer. That's why I need to tell him. Even without using another. Without using another? I just need to remember. I need to remember and tell my dad. All right, Ashley. Just for you. I'll give you a little more time before I pull the trigger. Oh, man. We got a quiz? Now, Ashley, let's see if you can remember that night your mother was killed. But just out of curiosity, the night your mother died, what happened when you were with her? Someone came in. Who came in? I remember waiting for Dad with Mom. Suddenly, we heard footsteps. Mom realized that someone was in the house. Sayoko realized someone was in the house. What happened then? Did she hide you in the wardrobe? Mom told me to be completely silent and quiet as a mouse. She opened the wardrobe and hid me inside. Hey, Richard. Ashley's starting to remember. Does that make you happy? Bill, I'm only keeping you alive now, as long as she keeps talking. Ashley, so what else do you remember? The more you remember, the harder it'll be. I know that. You sure? Yes. Ashley, you replayed your dad's memory using another. Yes. How did you replay it? I used the white DAS card to replay his current memory. Then I used the red DAS card to replay his true memory. Ashley, how do you know that the red DAS card was his true memory? 'Cause my dad said so. Ashley, is that so? What if your father was lying to you? He does tend to only see what he wants to see. What if the memory you replayed was with the white DAS card was real? Bill, what are you saying? Dad. Ashley, Bill's lying. Dad. What if the killer's face you remember is that of your father? What then? Ashley, with your father in mind, try to recall what happened that night. When you were hiding in the wardrobe, what happened? I heard Mom's voice. Did you hear Sayoko's voice? Yes, I heard my mom's voice. What did Sayoko say? What did you hear? My father says, get that gun out of his face. You can't have another. Me when I want another cookie from the cookie jar. So she wouldn't give up another. Did she say that? Yeah, Mom said she wouldn't hand another over. That's what she said. Whoa. Bill, don't. You can still end this. Drop the gun. Richard, we're close to the climax now. Soon you'll know what it is you wanted to know. Dad! However, as soon as you hear it, your life will end. Ashley, take your time remembering the rest. This is the important part. Did you hear something after you heard your mom's voice? Probably a gunshot, right? Go on. I heard something scary. Something I never heard before. Ashley, what did you do? I looked out of the wardrobe. And what did you see? I saw... Yes, I saw it. I saw the face of the person who killed my mother. Oh no. All of a sudden, what I saw from inside of that wardrobe starts to appear like a photograph developing. I see a shoulder, then a wisp of hair, and then a pair of stony eyes. I close my eyes to sharpen the image in my mind. Hey! That face belongs to... Dad! Ashley, when you looked out of the wardrobe, who did you see? It was... It was you! Bill, you did it? Bill, why would you? How could you? Richard, didn't you suspect anything? How could you? You were my friend. What was it you weren't able to ask me 11 years ago? You mentioned it in your memo. That's not what I wanted to ask you. Why did you kill Sayoko? Answer me. Why did you kill her? Sayoko. She betrayed us. Us? What do you mean, us? Richard, you're telling me you didn't know? Sayoko was one of us. What? Another was developed in the government's secret lab. Sayoko and I were the main driving forces in the project's progress. It was just the two of us. Then we selected you to join us. But just as the project started to take off, Sayoko betrayed me. She took up with you. The two of you stole the another essay and hid it in your house. That night before I went over to your house, I begged her. Sayoko, please return the essay and come back to the project. She wouldn't listen. I didn't want to hurt her, but she had impeded the progress of our project. So I made her listen. I shot Sayoko. Hell of a shot there. Stop! Hey, who are you? Answer me! Stop. You're making Franny cry. Richard, you fucking rube. Bill. Richard. Not the greatest perspective on that one. No! I mean, wait, why no? Fuck it. Drop him. Yeah, fuck him. Peace, like Geese Howard. Damn, D, you killed a guy. Richard is such a fucking yetz. Dad. D with the body count. Why? Why did Bill? Why did he fall all of a sudden? Well, why could Bill see D there? I mean, you're making Franny cry. What was Bill's name again? He seemed to see something. I don't know. Oh, Bill. Dad. Ashley, are you okay? Yeah. How about you, Dad? I'm shaken, but I guess I'm okay. Ashley, that was a horrible thing for you to see. I'm a terrible father. Ding, 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 ding! I'm so sorry I got you wrapped up in all this. Ashley, please forgive me. My heart hurts. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to say to you now. Ashley. Oh yeah. I know this feeling. I felt it before. On the night that Mom died? Yeah, on that night, he was close by me too. Dad, does your heart hurt too? Oh, Ashley. Dad? You aren't feeling well? Not really, no. Yeah, no shit. Dad, there's something that I want to ask you. What's that? That thing you weren't able to ask 11 years ago? What? You weren't able to ask Bill? What was it? Did you think that Bill was the person who killed Mom? No. I never suspected that. Not even for a second. Well, it's because you're a fucking rube. 11 years ago, after your mother's funeral, I saw it. Bill visited Sayoko's grave, alone, with a bouquet of white flowers. He stood there at her grave for a long time. It felt like all day. He had a stricken look on his face. He looked like he had lost the love of his life. He was suffering like no one should have to. Ashley, I don't know if this is something I should be telling you, but I will. Because I'm stupid. What I wanted to ask Bill all those years ago was if he was in love with your mother. Dad? That's weird as hell, Dad. I'm sorry to have told you all this. No, I needed to know. You told me the truth, and for that I'm grateful. Dad, I'm going to go and get Jessica. Okay. Cross this bridge to get to the bay. I'll be back soon. Just wait for me there. Okay. Oh, what a cool bridge that is. I'm glad we made it across safe. The miracle of the blue moon. Man, we don't get any of the D stuff here in the bad ending? We're gonna pull up the good ending. Don't you worry about it. But man, there's still so much left. Do you remember what Dee said about the mark on his chest? That it was reminiscent of the last thing he saw? We don't get an answer to that at all. I hear the sound of waves. Yeah. This is the bay. The miracle of the Moonlit Bay or whatever. The painting. I can't believe it's night already. Ahoy there! Oh yes! That voice, it's... Kid, you here? It's the captain! No fucking way. Rosa's husband? My man. Why the hell are you here? Oh, what a good pre-rendered little graphic here. There you are. Hey, you waited for us. I've been looking all over for you. I went to the gate in the woods, but I couldn't open it. So I came around the other side, and here you are. You've been waiting all damn day. I'm so glad to see you're safe. Yeah, I'm still in one piece. Where's your aunt? My dad went to get her. I see. Assume you finished your business here? You happy you found your dad? Yeah, I am. But... what's wrong? You tired? Maybe a bit. Growing up is tiring work. It's a fact of life, young lady. I have so many things I want to talk to you about. Would you listen to me later? I am 14 and I watched a man die today. Of course, if it ain't too complicated. Thank you. By the way, who's the young fella next to you? Friend of yours? Oh my god, he can see him! Pure of heart Sailor Man! You can see D? CD's nuts! Guess I must have startled him. He just ran off. Shy little fellow, isn't he? D, wait! Ashley! Dad's calling me. Ashley! Jessica! But what about D? Where'd D go? Damn, those waves look pretty good for the DS. Oh man. He's just gone. Ashley! Dad! Ashley! Jessica! You feeling better now? Yes. Sorry for making you worry. No need to apologize. Jessica, about Bill. Don't worry, Ashley. I've already told her about Bill. You okay, Jessica? I will be. I don't know how he turned into such an awful person. He wasn't always like that. Jessica, if we had stayed friends like we were before, maybe this tragedy would have never happened. Oh, Jessica. Jessica. Well, Richard, I guess my job is done now. Thank you for taking care of Ashley. I can never repay you. Yeah, probably not, man. I'm just glad I can return her to you. Whoa! Hello, Raiders! We are here at the very, very, very ending of Trace Memory, another code for the DS. Welcome in, Aqua Lounge TV. What the hell's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for following Elvis, the Culture Advisor. Yar, it is an all-timer. I am unfortunately here at the not true ending, but we are just about to pull up the true ending on YouTube. All because I forgot to inspect the goddamn plaques at the start of the game. It's very annoying, but we are going to experience the true ending here. Welcome in. I'm JAMI LYNNE. We're here for JAMI LYNNE Murder Club. We've been playing through all of Sing's games. We did Hotel Dusk and then Last Window. And then we went back to do another code, Trace Memory here. And after this, next Sunday, we'll be doing another code R for the Wii, which is not a game I played before. So I'm very excited for that one. Anyway. Jessica, how could you? What? Are you going somewhere without me? You're basically her mom, dude. You just got done playing a gaggle of indies celebrating her first streamiversary. Hell yeah, congratulations. Burden Street Station, Bubsy 4D, PS1 Mystery Hour, Motor Slice. Hell fucking yeah. Bangers all around. Calm down, Ashley. No! This is wrong. I don't want anyone to leave me anymore. Not anymore. Thank you for following Panda Sugar Stretch and for Aqua Lounge TV. Yeah, Hotel Dusk is a huge one. For me, it was in between Ace Attorney games on the DS when I was in high school. And then Hotel Dusk was another one of those that came out, and it completely hooked me. After that, I played this game back in the day, but I never played the sequel. So I'm really excited to play the Wii game. Anyway, let's get to the end here. Ashley, don't worry. We'll all be together from now on. You never need to be alone again. Dad, I finally have what I wanted. Dad and Jessica are here with me. I'm filled with so many emotions. Although I'm not sad, I feel like crying. I'm not alone anymore. What about Dee? Ashley. Huh? The captain's ready to leave. Let's go. Ashley, are you okay? There's one last thing I have to do. Please wait for me. Oh, that's good, Jessica. A rare, elusive Jessica. At least in this standard ending, we get to say goodbye to Dee. Dee? Are you leaving? I have to. The boat's about to go. I'm happy for you. You're not alone anymore. Man, this sucks. What about you? What will you do? I haven't recovered all my memories yet. No! Just because I didn't look at a fucking plaque? I'm so pissed. I got all but one. I guess I'll try to remember the rest on my own. Where will you come from? Where will you go? Oh, Dee. Oh my god. There's a fucking tornado. Dee. I guess in this universe we'll never know why he has that symbol on his chest. He's gone. I'm left standing alone on the sandy beach. DS. Gameplay. Man, what a rotten fucking ending. Man, oh, the shit with D is so good. Okay, we gotta get through the rest of this. I need to see it. I have to see it. Now, let's get on the damn boat. All set, Ashley? Yes, Dad. Look at the moon tonight. It's so bright. Ashley, do you know what your middle name, Mizuki, means? It means beautiful moon in Japanese. Your mother's native language. Why do you gotta be such a weeb, bro? In your mother's native tongue. Beautiful moon? Just like tonight. Yeah, your mother chose it. Mom. Ashley. I used to come here alone at night. I used to look up at that big moon and think about you and Sayoko. Show you my katana collection, Ashley. Katana is a Japanese word. Ashley. Oh. Dad. Yes, Ashley? He doesn't deserve that. But she is a fucking 13-year-old. I saw Mom. I'm holding Dad's hand in mine. Time to return to Seattle. Time to go to Pink Gorilla and get the next game on Wii. My grip is tight. His hand is warm. The feeling is new and familiar all at the same time. Dad. So much has happened. I'm feeling so many emotions. But most of all, I'm happy. I don't know, I'm pretty upset about Dee. Happy I have my dad back. This day. I'll never forget this day. When I grow up, no matter how bad things might get, I'll always remember today. The day I found my dad. And Captain is here too, and Rose's husband is here too. Ashley! I don't need to get emotional because we're about to spend a whole lot more time with Ashley on the Nintendo Wii. Next week for another code R, which I'm so fucking stoked about. Oh, I love this game, and I'm actively right now looking for the true ending on YouTube. Hold up. I'm so mad. Oh, let's get the images on the bottom screen here. Oh, you're gonna swap them, huh? Yay! Baby. Taisuke Kanasaki. I want the good ending. I've never gotten it in this game. It's fucked up. I played through this game 3 times, like 2 years ago, trying to get this fucking true ending. I'm pissed that even now, even today, I couldn't do it. I'm so upset. I am so tragically upset here. But once again, YouTube be my blade once more. And as I type in trace memory true ending, it auto-completes. You fucking asshole. It simply can't be done. Just because I didn't look at the goddamn... It wouldn't even let me go back and do it. Oh yeah, hi Scarlet Swordfish. I am Clover in Sea Life. Aww. Well, I'm shocked that people are still listening to that old thing. Thank you so much. I'll never forget this day. I saw a guy fall down a chasm and die. The shot on the top screen of Ashley holding the shoe, that was pretty good. Remember that time that Jessica got fucking chemicaled to sleep? That was fucked up. Shouts to the French translation people. All right, I've got the video at the ready. Okay, I'm gonna use this opportunity while the credits are rolling to very quickly go to the bathroom again. BRB! Hang tight.
I won't lose, hee-ho! That's not nice, hee-ho!
candles! No! Hey, Richard? This is not 14 candles. What the hell, man? Well, I forgot about this part. This part's so cute. Motherfucker can't count. He can't even raise a daughter. Yay! Ooh! Man. Well, we didn't get the true ending, but that part's still pretty fucking cute. Happy birthday, Ashley. Snurfle. Well, there's our new game plus save. Just gotta go back a bit. We're gonna skip around a little bit because the D stuff is it's kind of blended in with the rest of the ending we saw. If you remember seeing like all those times that D just went like ... He would usually have something to say there. All right, so yeah, okay, here we go. Oh yeah, of course, because in the American version, it's called trace memory. It's the DTS. And instead of another, it's trace, which is cool. I mean, it's so very clunky that in Japanese, they call it the another system or whatever. I think trace is cool. I'm not gonna say cooler, but it certainly like flows off the tongue a little better. Do you like chocolate? Sometimes I just can't help myself. Actually, your mom would yell at me. Let me guess, you love chocolate too. Yes, it's my favorite thing. Wait a minute, we didn't get this. Jessica kind of gets mad at me sometimes because I'll sneak it. We should check up on Jessica. Wait, why didn't I get that? What the fuck? I didn't get chocolate talk? Whether it's a legacy or a spirit. Yeah, there's like so much more flavor in this. Asking about ghosts? I kind of met one. Like they write her so much more as like a believable kid. Hee hee. And there D just said like ... in the script we read. That might just be because they're on the right track for the ending, but anyway, we're here to roast the fucking European version of this game. That absolutely confirms, though, that the reason that the last Windows script was so weird and, like, stiff was because this localization team doesn't fucking have it. Maybe it reads more naturally if you are a European person. I don't know. But, like, it's really missing something. And this is the version we played, which is a shame, but, you know, it gives you something to look forward to. The Edwards had a mining company. Yes! Here we go. I remember something. I've been here before. In this cave? I ran away through the courtyard in the mansion, and I found myself in this cave. Because someone was chasing me. Fucking Henry! Daniel, don't run! It was Uncle Henry. I just kept running and running from Uncle Henry. And then I found myself in this cave. I saw my father in the silver bird room covered in blood. I wanted to tell Franny what had happened to my father. I went to her room, but when I got there, Uncle Henry was already... They're going too fast! Was already there. As soon as I saw his face, I was overcome with fear. I got so scared, I just started to run. I was running so fast, my feet were moving faster than my heartbeat. I didn't know what had happened to my father. I ran so hard that it was hard to breathe. But if I stopped running, the tears kept pouring out, and I couldn't see in front of me. What? Why are you recording this if you're just blasting through the text, dude? I finally made it to this cave when my knees gave out, so I sat. And I thought about my father, then screamed for a long time. What's wrong? Were you talking to yourself? No. I mean, yes. I have this habit where I just start talking to myself. That's my fault, isn't it? Because I left you alone. Oh, Richard. Actually, I was thinking. Yeah. Yeah, we saw this part. Sounds a lot like your mother's. I can't remember what she sounded like. Yeah, that's so different from the line in the script we just read. Makes me happy to think I still carry around part of her. That's like so much more natural than whatever she said in the European version. It was like, it makes me happy to think that you think so, or something. I don't. It doesn't matter. We don't need to beat for beat the script here, but that is all to say that I truly think that if you want the complete version, because we definitely were missing stuff before this. Like again, that whole thing when you found the shoe, I'm not gonna show what happened there. I remember it, and it's a pretty cool scene, and it's gonna come up here, so we're gonna get some of it at least. But like, may this be your reason to seek out the version of this game you want to play and play it, which also includes the Another Code Recollection, which you can get on the Switch. It might be on PC. It might just be Switch. But yeah, I super recommend anyone play. I actually really like the remake version of this first game. I know people have problems with what they did in the Recollection version with the second game, and that's why I haven't played it yet, because I want to play the Wii version first. But I have played this DS one several times, and I actually quite like the Recollection version, other than the voice acting, but it's okay. Just imagine my voice voicing every single character, and you know, you'll find your way. Anyway, let's not waste any more time here. Looks like Dee's shoe. Dee, who's that? A friend of mine. What do you mean a friend? In quotes? I'm just like so much more immediately charmed by the way things are written in this version of the script. I gotta get over it though. Actually, I remember now. After I sat down, I took my shoes off because my feet hurt. Holding the shoes that my father had bought for me, I walked toward the back of the cave. It was dark and lonely back there, but I had this weird feeling that my father might be there. The cave smells exactly as it did then, dank and cold. Why was your shoe here? Because Uncle Henry came here. When I saw him, I was so scared that I dropped my shoe, and I started running again. I thought I had to run or I'd get shot. I thought he'd shoot me, like he shot my father. And so Henry's trying to tell people that fucking Thomas killed himself. This is what I witnessed before my death. I heard my father and uncle talking in the Silver Bird room. Oh, the little D. Come on, Henry, give it a rest. What belonged to grandfather is rightfully mine now. I already told you, Thomas, he has no assets left. Oh, wait. So Thomas really was pressuring him. Don't lie to me. You just want to keep it all for yourself. If you won't help me change his will, I have no choice. And the story will be that you were so distraught over his death that you killed yourself with this gun. A tragic story, don't you think? You can never shoot me. You don't have it in you. You lost your arm because you weren't able to shoot in the war. Jesus Christ, Thomas! My memory of this game was that Thomas was the gentle, kind one. Thomas! What are you doing? Henry, wait. I mean, that's definitely Henry pointing the gun at Thomas, though. Oh, it's so twisted. Uncle said this to my father. Do you want the money so badly that you would do this? I don't know you anymore. You're a different person. And he took the gun from my father's hand. He took it from him, and what he did to my father. Oh, man. Oh, see, and you don't get any of this. If you just don't inspect one little thing. So cruel. So cruel. You're a messed up person, Bill. Even this stuff, yeah, Ashley is... Her writing is so much better. I really thought it was all in my imagination. I'm so glad to The second trace protocol instead of calling it another 2. I mean, I don't know if it... it shares things with Hotel Dusk in the sense that in Hotel Dusk, Rosa references her husband, who is like sailing boats in the Pacific Northwest or something like that. It is at least lightly confirmed that the captain in this game is Rosa's husband from Hotel Dusk. So there's at least that. And Rika Suzuki, the writer, is on record stating that if they kept making games, she wanted to write a game where Ashley teamed up with old-ass man Kyle Hyde. And just hearing her say that drives me up the fucking wall, dude. Like, that would be everything to me. That would be my favorite game of all time. Fuck Umineko. Fuck any Ace Attorney game. The fan service would have gone nuts, dude. Ugh. Bleh. I'm geeking out. Oh, yeah. Here it is. Arg. You're making Franny cry. Yeah, we didn't get any closure on this in our ending. You're making Franny cry. I think we can definitely intuit that obviously Bill Edward is related to this family in some way. They really give him the Geese Howard treatment there. Ashley, are you okay? Not really. I'm not okay. Explain to me, Dee. Why did Bill fall? Was he able to see you? Maybe. Oh God, I hate that they're going so fast in this video, but I can't find any other video. It's fine. I'm sorry that we're breaking up the music like this. Well, thank you. I didn't want Bill to shoot your father. I didn't want you to have to see that. You saved him, Dee. But Bill fell from my dad's hands. Yeah, it's goddamn Richard's body count. I don't care what Bill did. No one deserves to die like that. Violently. I don't want anyone to die. We all die someday, Ashley. Fuck Bill. I remember. It's coming back. The sight of your father's hands reminded me of something about when I died. I was running. From Uncle Henry. I saw to this point. And he was gaining on me. Then Uncle Henry yelled, "Daniel, don't run! If you run, you're hurt." But I was so scared of my uncle, I couldn't stop. I ran to the end of the cliff and stopped there. My chest became tight. Yeah, we missed this whole thing about Dee's heart problem. Yeah, Dee had like a heart condition. He was a frail young boy. He had a 1800s wasting disease. Daniel, be careful. Come here. I would never hurt you. But when I heard that, my heart clenched and I lost control of my body. Then I fell from the cliff. Oh no. Ashley, I remember. The last thing I saw was an outstretched hand trying to save me. And that's what's on his chest. It was the hand of my Uncle Henry. Oh, Dee. I suppose you'll be leaving soon. Hi, Ashley. Sorry for startling you earlier. I was surprised too. I didn't think he could see you. I'm so used to being invisible that it's very shocking to be seen. I guess some adults can see me after all. I guess so. Ashley, this has been the best time of my afterlife. Why? I never thought I'd meet someone like you. I found all the pieces of my life. Thank you. You helped me retrace those steps. I can never repay you. You're welcome. I'm so glad I met you. What's wrong, Dee? You're acting funny. I feel strange, like something's about to happen. I never felt this way before. I'm happy for you, Ashley. You're not alone anymore. Shh. I remember everything now. I can finally move on. Why are you going so fast? Okay. Please touch my hand, Ashley. Yeah! Of course it looks like a hand reaching out to him. And the new DS gameplay touches hand. Goodbye, Ashley. Goodbye. Ashley, please help me get my memories back. Sniff! I'm sorry it had to be such a compromised way to do this, but I am getting fucking boo-boo about this. Dan might not recognize me when he sees me for real. Why won't it play? Yeah, in the bad ending, Dee is just here forever. It sucks. Finding out the truth can be scary, but you have to do it. Real sadness comes from not knowing the truth. I should know. Let's go. Your father's waiting. Dee has left. He's moved on past this world. I'll never forget you, Dee. You were the only one who knew my true feelings. You have your peace now. Goodbye. Yeah, you don't learn any of that shit. Yeah, the fact that like all of the shit about like the game really wants you, if you're like not on the critical path, to think that like Henry is this fucked up like evil man. And like, yes, he's a very troubled guy. He's a very like he has like CPS he has what is the, oh my god, post-traumatic stress, PTSD out of the ass. And like definitely threatened his family with a knife or whatever. And then you see that and like that's enough for you to be like, yeah, fuck that guy. He's obviously like fucked up and evil or whatever. But then like the truth is that like Thomas came here and wanted to pressure Henry, even, and like wanted to take advantage of Henry in his state. Like fucking cold and alone, and then pulled a gun on him. And then Henry fucking chases Dee down the fucking caves. And it's like all this misunderstanding that like Dee sees Henry shoot his dad, obviously, but Thomas is the one who pulled the gun on Henry first. That's nuts. I forget about that every single time. That's, and that's like just a whole other layer of the mystery that you don't see if you don't inspect the plaques on the bottom of the paintings at the start of the game. That is all to say, I know for sure that the Another Code Recollection version is a little more graceful. Ever so slightly more graceful. Okay. Well, thanks for coming today, everybody. Go to youtube.com/@Lindrum to view archives of all previous streams. I edited so many fucking videos this week. By the end of the week, by the next time we meet, next Sunday for the start of Another Code R for the Wii, we will all be caught up on the YouTube. God damn it. God motherfucking damn it. I will finally be free of the backlog. I really appreciate you all joining me for this. I know it was a little scuffed because of the nature of the damn thing. Yeah! I'm still so salty about it. It's so fucked that they wouldn't just let me go back and inspect the thing. I mean, I proved that even at the point of seeing the shoe, like, even that isn't, like, the cutoff point. It's weird. It's very arcane in this version of the game. I super recommend the Switch version. And it's cute. And you get the second game. So, yeah, go check it out. It's, like, the one way that you can support anyone who made these original games. The Trace Memory and the Hotel Dusks and all of that. In the year of our Lord. I'm rambling. Go to patreon.com/Lindrum if you want to support the stuff I do. And you can get music that I made for Coquette Dragoon on there that has not been released anywhere yet. It's exclusive just for you. I'm like so fucking vulnerable right now. After all of that, I'm like, man, I'm thinking about D. And I'm thinking about Ashley. That game gets me all boo-boo style. It's a game that gets you all boo-boo style. Put it on the record. Trace Memory. It's a game that gets you all boo-boo style. That's going to do it for us. I appreciate you all. We'll see you on Thursday at 2 p.m. Pacific time for more Skies of Arcadia. I'm so excited to go to the Red Moon Crystal Dungeon. And we're going to trust that sexy lady who's giving us her boat. She's definitely got our best interests at heart. And there's no reason to think otherwise. We'll see you then. Thank you all. And have a good night. Peace. We got boats in all these games. I don't know if the sequel to this game has a boat. We'll find out next week. Goodbye.